Doing it like a pro. That's the way the pros do it. Walking.
Fuck
What's up,
it.
buddy?
Just fuck you.
Christmas time in the city. What a good Christmas, man.
Just eat my bag.
So beautiful here, man. It was just like, you know what's great is when you go outside at Christmas morning and you just break into a sweat because it's 87.
The fucking weather. Fuck everything. Everything's bullshit.
We had an Australian Christmas, essentially.
Yeah.
We had a hot Australian Christmas.
Everything but fire.
We had everything but fire.
But Australian fire coming over the ridge.
Yeah, and insects.
And bugs, yeah. And snakes, poisonous snakes. But we had everything else.
We did. We had all of it.
Anything else?
I'm going to be...
All right, thanks for joining us.
Go to a store.
Walk in the room, glitter done. This is our last podcast of the year.
Yeah, this is the final one.
God, I hope so. Oh, why do you get my hopes up? So much.
Is there anyone that ever doesn't hate whatever year they're in and is stoked to get rid of it? Like, you rarely read somebody going, "Oh, I hate to see this one go. This is a good one."
Well, I usually don't. I usually am not that guy.
That feels like that was a shitty year.
Yeah,
well, I
usually
are
don't.
All bad. So what would?
No, I feel like this one was a shitty year, but usually I'm like, yeah, all right, it's fine.
I would say this one was half shitty and half transitional.
I mean,
not for the podcast, certainly. It's just all shitty for the podcast.
What the fuck is that?
That is a thing that True made.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a.
What is
I don't know. It looks like a hat. It looks like some sort of African hat with some beads hanging off of it.
And like hardware items.
Yeah.
And someone went to the hardware store because there's beads, and then there are hooks that you usually screw into a wall.
Yeah.
And then there are things that you would find hanging from a chandelier.
Well, there's stuff that also you would use on that to build a boat.
And a key. So it's a round thing with like stickers on it, and then hanging from that.
Well, it's been decoupaged, and then it's got
from strings is some hooks that you would usually
parts and
beads,
like what looks and red beads, like clown nose almost type.
And then like an African bead sort of situation.
Yep. When Amira hung that in here, she said, "By the way, your daughter has zero attachment to this. She doesn't even remember that she made it." I'm putting it in here. I'm putting it in your office.
Well, it's fucking great.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
When did she make that?
I don't know, but I fucking love it. I love it.
No, of course you do.
I think she made it last year. She's not a intelligent.
So art is not in her future.
She's
that kind.
It all depends. That could come back in. It looks like a hat David Byrne would have worn at some point.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Late. Like solo David Byrne, not Talking Heads.
If Home Depot had been around then. Because that's someone took a trip to Home Depot and literally went, fuck it.
Just get them some shit. And here's one of my keys. Like, you guys just finish these projects. I need to, like, the art teacher was like, look, we have to have a certain amount of projects every year.
Yeah, this is very...
I mean, I assume it's supposed to be like a wind chime.
I think it looks like it's supposed to be wind chime.
Nothing there would make a chime sound.
No,
the beads are plastic.
It would just be shit rattling against each other. Like there's no chiming happening.
If you wanted a wind chime that sounded like Marley's Ghost,
do you want a wind clack?
It's a wind clacker. It would make a clacking sound,
clack,
right?
Yeah,
like a dull plastic clacking sound.
There's not much to it.
We'll take a snap. We'll put it up on the website. We know you guys love to go there. I'm gonna start going back to the website again.
I watched a lot of Curious George this past few days because my kid was sick, so a lot of couch time, a lot of Curious George, and there's an episode of Curious George.
Because I've seen some Curious George. He rarely seems that curious.
No, he's just a fuck up. Mostly, he's not actually curious.
You rarely get the sense that he is looking at things in wonder or in incomplete thought. You know what I mean? Like he's never like, I wonder what this does.
No, he's always like, how can I fuck this up? That's generally his thing.
It should be called Mischievous George or George that asshole monkey.
For instance, he had
what kind of a monkey is he, by the way?
An asshole monkey.
Is he a chimp?
Yeah, no, he's a monkey.
Like a what?
I don't know. Want to go spider? I don't know what. I don't know what kind of
monkey.
I don't know what kind.
Look, if you know which monkey it is,
I don't think they go into that much definition because the kid in the country thinks that George is a city kid because that kid's a fucking racist.
Well, here's the thing too. It's here's the thing.
Like no one in the country pulls Bill aside and goes, "Dude, you're calling a monkey a city kid. Stop it." That's
God,
really,
so
really racist.
Well, here's the thing about it that's interesting is that nobody seems curious in the cartoon. Nobody wants answers about anything.
No, people just want to survive whatever shit George is pulling. All right, so they're building a building down the street, and George had $1, and somehow it flew away, and it got stuck in cement that they were using.
Yeah.
And so then it hardened, and he didn't see it till it hardened. So then he wanted to get the dollar bill. And none of the workers were there because there's some sort of problem with it. We don't know what it is.
Was it a Jewish holiday?
So it's Yom Kippur. So no one's on the site, right?
Right.
And they're lighting candles or whatever they do, hiding their tails.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So they.
You're so fucking insane. Welcome to Duck Dynasty.
We'll talk about that. But they
have you seen Doug Dynasty?
Doug Dynasty is completely different.
Totally different show.
As racist and as homophobic, though. Yeah.
But it's weird. It's Doug Hennings, who's been dead for a long time.
Yep, Doug Benson.
And that guy Doug that was the quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who's like
Doug Flutie?
Nope.
Well, Doug Flutie's there, too. Doug Williams?
Right. Doug Williams.
Jesus, that was ages ago. Well done, Grandpa. So George goes to the construction site, and he sees $1, and he wants to get it out.
Right.
So he tries a couple of things, and then he turns on a jackhammer type thing that goes on its own, and it smashes into the cement thing, but then it keeps going.
Oh no!
And it smashes down and opens up the ground, and they discover a broken water main, and then the whole building collapses, sort of side. Doesn't completely collapse; it like goes sideways and turns into like a pyramid shaped thing.
Right.
And
does
then
he create the water?
No, the water main was already broken. And then the owner and the head construction guy show up, and they're like, "Oh, you found the problem. It was a broken water main." And then the building turns sideways, and the architect goes, "Oh, we can just build it like that. It'll be a pyramid." All of which is fucking bullshit.
It's not
like, you can't put people in a building after it falls sideways. And then on top of that, there's no curiosity happening there. It was a fucking cunt of a monkey trying to get $1 out of cement.
Well, here's a monkey trying to get $1, and then some shit goes down that should be horrific. What they should call it is lucky as fuck George.
Yeah.
Because he's lucky as fuck they found that water main. Otherwise, he would have been in trouble.
No, he should have been arrested.
Does anyone ever question the fact that a monkey is playing with a jackhammer? Like, does it ever come up?
No.
Are they ever like surprised?
Shit like that never happens. It's just like when a lady leaves and she goes, "Hey, George, can you watch my candy store?" Who the fuck does that? It's a monkey. It's a fucking monkey.
We should get 2 monkeys to do our podcast.
We already have that.
Oh, man.
There's no.
I don't get it.
Yeah, so I got that going on.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
So, like, at first I was like, whatever, the guy's a douchebag. But then when they hired him back so fast, I was like, fuck this shit.
Oh, dude.
He's a fucking piece of shit. Like,
first off, I posted that video the other day, just the guy, the real Southern guy who breaks the whole thing down and shows you pictures of what the Duck Dynasty guys look like before they put on beards and shit.
Yeah, before they living the lie.
Yuppies.
Yeah.
But then, and Cracker Barrel was the one that, like, for an hour decided they weren't going to sell Duck Dynasty DVDs.
And then immediately,
they went back. Yeah.
Oh, no, we're going to sell them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's the money,
There's a moral clause that every reality person signs that they can get fired over saying shit like that.
Right.
Now, the time they don't get fired is if they already have a season in the can.
Right.
So they're not going to wipe a whole season or re-edit.
I don't understand. I just don't understand how anyone could come to his defense. Like,
I got so many people defending him on Twitter because I put up Alec Baldwin says that thing in the street, he gets fired. Isaiah Washington on Grey's Anatomy says a hateful thing about gays. He gets fired. This dude doesn't. He's cool.
Right.
He's a victim, actually. He's been turned into a victim of the whatever. Like, he can't say what he wants. Right. Yeah, here's the thing. You can say what you want, but then there's consequences.
Well, that's the thing. It's like just not in my house. If A&E had any sense, any dignity, if they ran their network with any pride, they would have just said, gone.
You're saying...
We don't need the money that bad.
What you're saying is if they were still arts and entertainment.
Right.
That's what you're saying.
Right.
But they're not now.
They're not.
They're assholes and animas.
That's fucking... All right, first off, Dave and I get the rights to assholes and animals.
Animas. But
Did you say assholes and animals? I think you said assholes and animals. I thought you said assholes and animals. And all
animals doesn't start with an E, you fucking moron.
I thought you said animals.
Okay, wait.
Animals. Here's the thing. Okay, assholes and animals.
What about assholes and edibles?
But what if we have a network called Assholes and Animals, and all we do is show Curious George and then Cheetahs taking shit down?
I'm fine with that.
I think it's good.
I'm fine with that. So Christmas happened. Did I tell you what happened with my mom?
No.
Okay, so about the whole thing last year with the I tried to give her, like, we were exchanging messages, or I kept leaving messages and she kept saying she wasn't getting them.
Right.
And I kept saying, hey, this is what Finn wants, and she called me up and go, why would you tell me what Finn wants? And it went on for fucking months. And then when I got there, I was like, your fucking answering machine doesn't work.
Right.
I'm going to give you my old Kindle, and then you'll get email. But she couldn't deal with it, and she got upset. And then my sister tried to show her how to work it, and she got more upset, and it was just fucking chaos.
I love that.
Then she called me up like a month later, and she wanted to talk about how wrong I was about the answering machine. And I was like, I don't want to fucking talk about the fucking answering machine. Mm-hmm. We're not having that fucking conversation. Mm-hmm. That was basically what I said. So cut to a month ago, and she calls me up. My sister says, you got to call Mom. And I'm like, I've actually called her and left messages. It's the same deal. So anyway, I end up calling her up, and then she tells me she's been depressed all year.
Because of the...
Well, she had someone she knew died, but...
Okay.
But then she basically says it's all your fault.
Okay. Yeah.
She kept bringing up the fact that I used the F word.
Oh, in the conversation.
Which for people in their 60s apparently is a depression setter-offer.
Yes.
I have never heard that word.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So she goes into this whole thing about how I am responsible for her depression because I basically tried to find a way for us to communicate, and that her answering machine was fine, and I was lying or not telling the truth or whatever. And so it's just crazy. So I'm just listening to this going, okay, so whatever. I mean, you found someone else to blame for your bullshit. That's fine. So then Christmas happens, and she's off.
So the game?
My sister said she's having anxiety issues, like where she's not leaving the house a lot. So she, at Christmas, is just being weird. Like, it's just odd the way she's acting. Like, she'd hand like one of my nephew or my niece or Finn a gift, and then she'd just stare at them while they opened it, like almost like the way an alien would look at the human race if they first got here, just
right.
like...
Or like I look at you during the podcast.
Right, or how ants look at you. Like the same sort of situation. Like, what is that thing that's less than me? So then we're at dinner, and she looks at my sister, and she goes, when did you cut bangs into your hair? My sister's always had bangs.
Okay.
Since she was like 10. So we think that there's something slipping there.
Right.
And then my sister afterwards goes, she found all the messages. All the times I've been calling.
Yes.
She found them all. And then she neglected to tell me that when she called me up and blamed me for her depression, saying that I was lying. So I think my mom's going nuts.
Do you think so? Do you think she has some sort of
I think we have some sort of, I don't know, an Alzheimer's-y thing happening, or maybe just
Congratulations.
It's fucking great, right?
God, dude.
Or just what do you call it? The degenerative. What's the word for when old people start? It's great that I can't remember it.
The word for when they dementia, early onset dementia.
Yeah.
If you're celebrating Christmas late, this is the podcast to do it with. We're early onset dementia, parental problems, whatever. Give us a call, 1-800.
So anyway, that was weird.
Yeah, that sounds really weird.
Yeah.
I got a painting, so that was my Christmas.
And then my dad, I didn't talk to very much.
Yeah.
But my nephew comes out and goes, "Your dad doesn't believe in solar power."
Oh my God!
And I am like, because
how old's your nephew?
He's 14, which is another thing we got to get into. He's discovered the podcast.
Why?
So my cousin comes out and says that, and I'm like, I'm not talking to him about any of that shit. It's just ridiculous. But then my brother-in-law had also said, "Hey, your dad doesn't believe in solar power," and I'm like, "What does that fucking mean?
I don't know.
What is that? That doesn't have
How
any
do you
meaning."
not believe in solar power?
Well, it's like saying I don't believe in photosynthesis
or wind.
Or
yeah, I don't believe in wind. I'm not a big believer in the tree. Don't believe in the tree.
So I went on Twitter, as you know.
Yes.
And I tweeted one thing I learned over the Christmas holiday.
Yep.
Is that my father doesn't believe in solar power. And then I get, let's see if I can find it. Boy, I argued with some people yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, about the Duck Dynasty thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, people that really want to defend them. The Republicans. What the guy they called him, the Rosa Parks?
What?
The Republican Party. Somebody from the Republican Party said that he's the Rosa Parks.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
Yeah, Rosa Parks.
There isn't.
Rosa Parks.
But.
Yep, he got kicked to the back of the racist bus.
Okay, so here's my dad. So my dad's, if anybody wants to follow, my dad's very excited. He has a bunch of new followers.
I'm one of them.
His Twitter handle is NS Past Prez with a Z. Now that stands for Native Sons Past President, because he used to be the president of the Native Sons of the Golden West.
Okay.
Who restore buildings and drink. So this is what my
Are they like a part of the? Are they like? Is that like a Masons type of deal?
No, it's more like
or a Good Sam. Or
you have
like
to.
Let me ask
the
you
Good
this.
Sam Club.
Let me ask you this. Here's what I want. Is there a fez involved?
No, there's no
or
fez.
Meetings down in the basement.
Gold vests.
Love it. I love it. So they got a dress code.
Yeah, they do.
Do they have pens that have things written on them?
They have flare buttons.
Here's the thing. You and I should start wearing fezzes.
What?
I do feel like we should wear fezzes and we should smoke pipes.
I am in 100% disagreement with you.
I think when you see the fez that I've created for you, you're going to love it.
Okay, you ready for what my dad said?
Yep.
It's funny because he tweeted at me like a month ago, and the tweet is Coke is bad, high fructose corn syrup.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't drink Coke.
Yep.
So I might have been tweeting about cocaine, and he might have. Anyway, this is what my dad says. All I said was using solar power violates the second law of thermodynamics, and I know most people don't know what that is.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. So I don't. Do you?
No, I don't.
No, do you think the fucking 7-year-old lawyer does?
I have no.
No, he doesn't. Nobody fucking. He's talking out of his asshole. Mm-hmm. It's asshole talk. So.
Well, at least, but he's calm. It sounded calm. He wasn't aggressive.
No, he's not aggressive. He's just trying to explain to me the facts of global denying.
Okay.
Global warming denying.
Denial, yeah, because I followed the thread and then I realized that's what he was on about.
No process is possible whose sole result is the transfer of heat from a body of lower temperature to a body of higher temperature. Now, I didn't know what he was talking about. It turns out that he's talking about the sun can't heat the crust of the earth.
How's that possible?
Well, the solar power isn't... we don't dig solar power out of the crust of the earth. It's it's cells in a solar panel that convert the rays of the sun into energy.
Right.
So it's doable. I mean, the reason that we know it works is because
We've done it. We've been doing it.
we have them. But that's where this
Okay.
that's where this gets weird because so what is the conspiracy theory? That they're just building solar panels everywhere that don't work?
I have a solar watch, and if you don't, if you keep it in the dark, it stops.
Okay.
But if you just let it sit in your windowsill, it runs forever. It's
So-
actually not mine; it's Amira's, and she's had it forever, and it's run forever. And all it has to do is sit in the window for a very short period of time, and it runs forever.
But if it's dark, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. If
So
it's-
point made, point
right.
father.
It's not the heat.
It's
If you can't stand the heat, you don't know where it is. Get out of the solar panel. Look, if you can't stand the solar panel, get out of the kitchen. Now you're cooking with gasoline.
okay. Now, so this is another great one. So a lot of people tweeted back at him because I retweeted him. You know, and then he says CO2 is nothing but totally beneficial for the environment.
sorry.
His stance
Is pro
in
carbon
all
dioxide?
this is that carbon dioxide is good, and solar power doesn't exist.
Does he know what the sun is?
And
Is he
here's the
sure which
thing.
one he's talking about?
Here's the thing.
He knows it's not the nighttime one, right?
He's going public with this shit.
I know.
He's not hiding in the shadows like he should be. Like he's not wearing the cloak of shame that this deserves.
Well, he's got his gold vest on. You and I got to get fezzes, bro.
I don't think that's
I
a
think we
thing.
should wear fezzes.
I don't think.
Yeah, to add to our clown costumes.
What?
I think it's important that we have them.
Fezzes?
Yeah, they're good hats, and they're good for podcasting
Why doesn't the band wear fezzes?
because the band has sweaters.
So you can keep going.
I feel like the podcast is more of a fez thing
I disagree, and I'm not going
because
to.
we're like a Good Sam Club.
I don't know
Like,
what a
this
good
is a
Sam.
secret meeting.
I don't know what a good Sam
This
Club
is.
is.
We are.
Isn't Good
this is
Sam Club like a
this is-
Costco?
No, it's like a. No, they're like the Masons.
The Good Sam Club?
Yeah, yeah. All those things are like the Masons or the Shriners. The Shriners wear fezzes.
Yeah, but
I
that's
think
the
we should do
Shriners.
fezzes. We need to get a new photo shoot too. We gotta fucking pump this fucker up. And I think the way to do it is with hats.
I'm going to look up Good Sam Club right now.
Okay, but here's the thing. Your dad has picked a really strange time in life to get on Twitter and fight with his son.
Right?
I'm not sure. I mean, I know he's trying to connect with you. I do feel like your dad does reach out to connect with you. Maybe he only knows.
Yeah,
how
but
to
he's
fight.
not. You don't connect with someone by going online and going, monkeys aren't real.
Well,
like you
here's the
don't.
thing. I do have to say, he is helping your case. Like when you tell stories about your dad, and people are like, "Well, I don't know if his dad's really like that," and then your dad comes out and is it's you know what I mean? Like he actually came out and was like, "I am that guy.
Yeah.
Look what I'm doing.
This is me.
I'm denying global warming."
Yeah. So it's all out there now. People can follow him.
Yeah, I think they should. I know people would.
I can't think of anything better than to watch my father arguing with actual scientists who follow us and people like that.
We used to have people.
No, we had guys that work in the science fields who were like, dude, what?
Right.
No. Yeah.
I mean, welcome to Twitter.
Yep.
Grab 140 and come at me.
It's
bitch.
140.
Bring your 140.
Oh, 100.
140. What do you think I was talking about? Degrees?
I thought you were talking about. I thought you meant like a 40 ounce, but like a bigger one,
Oh my God! What's up, dude?
like a larger 40
I
ounce.
love to drink a 140. I drink a 140.
All right, we'll be right back. We're gonna pour out a 140.
For our dead homies.
Welcome back.
Here we go.
So during the break, I looked up the Good Sam Club
International
organization.
It's an international organization
Of
of recreational vehicle owners. Hang on.
Its stated primary goals are to make RVing safer and more enjoyable. So it's the same thing you were talking about. It's much like
Good Sams have been known to wear fezzes.
That doesn't say that.
Yep.
It never says. It doesn't say that anywhere.
That's right. It's right there.
It doesn't say.
Yep. References the Masons. Right there. See also Snowbird and Emergency Road Service.
So if we can understand what happened here is you confused Freemasons with RV drivers. Is that what happened?
I mean, I associated them. Also, right, I made them a part of the Illuminati. Totally.
Fuck, man. You are fucked up beyond words.
Them, the Shriners, Good Sam,
Costco, right?
Freemasons, yeah. Costco.
Yeah. Burning Man. It's all the same.
Burning Man is all about the same thing.
Yeah,
it's the cremation of care.
50% of people at Burning Man are Freemasons.
It's all part of the Illuminati.
Or Good Sam Club members.
Right. If you see a checkerboard,
you can't go to Burning Man without seeing a good representation of the Good Sam Club.
That every year all they're doing is burning that compass.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Jesus
I don't know why
Christ.
we can't go. Why aren't we going to go? We're going this year, right?
Do you ever look at yourself in a mirror? No, we're never going to Burning Man.
Ding, 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 ding. Sure, of course I do.
You did it again.
I love it. Red for Christmas.
Your hair.
Red mohawk for Christmas.
It looks like you're a brony. it's pinkish.
That's not really an insult.
Yeah, no, it
Where
is.
I'm from. It doesn't matter. Guess what I'm going to make this year?
What?
Cheetah sweaters. Cheetah print cardigans.
Why would you tell me that?
Why won't I do that?
Why?
You know that I'm going to start. I'm going to go to Barber College, right?
What the fuck is happening right now?
Okay.
I mean, what the fuck is happening? Well, Jesus Christ. It's
when
like
I was in Tampa,
I can't. It's like living with a.
When I was in Tampa,
yeah,
I did two really fun things. The first day I was there, I did press, and afterwards, the girl who was driving me around got me hooked up. I wanted to get a haircut. I wanted to shave my head back down. Took me to an actual barbershop, a black barbershop in a at the end of a mall that no longer existed. Just this place. I walked in, and it was not unlike when in Animal House those guys go to the Dexter Lake Club.
Right.
It just got quiet.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then, like, the TVs went off.
Yeah.
And then, but someone made an appointment.
I feel like
the guy
that
goes, "You're the comedian, right?" And I said, "Yeah." And then fucking everything went back on, and it was great. And then I was like, it was just packed full of people having a great time at fucking 10 o'clock in the morning. Dominoes are being played, just barbershop. And I was like, barbershop would be a fucking awesome thing to own.
You know you're not a black guy, right?
I know. I would have a smaller barbershop. 2 chairs.
You know that there's like a cultural thing.
I was talking to somebody about. No, I know it's a cultural thing, but hanging out is not a cultural thing. Going to get your haircut is not a cultural thing. There's white barbershops and black barbershops and mixed barbershops all over the place.
But I just
there's
feel
Latino barbershops all over the place. My father used to hang out in a barbershop. He used to hang out at Arts, which was across from Channel 4.
So
I would like to have something to do post show business, which seems like it's almost next week.
Well, that already happened.
Oprah's this weekend, by the way, Friday, the 3rd.
It's on.
Big 2-page ad in O magazine this month.
Okay, no, wait. So you're actually talking.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Barber College.
When is this happening?
Probably at the end of 214, beginning of 215.
How long does that take?
You have to.
It's a long time.
It's like a 6-month college, and then you have to put in hours in a barbershop. You have to put in like 150 hours. So the woman who cuts my hair is like, you can come and have a chair where I am, and you can do it there. So I want to learn how to do I'm not going to do an esthetician school. I'm not going to learn how to bleach your hair or anything like that. I'm just going to do barbering. So I'm just going to be able to do straight razor and that kind of shit.
You're not getting near anybody with a fucking razor.
You know that I am. I want to do it because it'd be great to fucking have something cool to do. I never don't want to work. And I like hair and shit. And so
God, you're an idiot.
I would love to have a barbershop, bro.
You just said to me, just so we're on the same page, you just looked at me and said, you know that I like hair and shit. Like those words came out of your mouth. Like
I'm
realizing.
what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it the Pompahawk Chop Shop.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Some scissors, t-shirts. I might even make the t-shirts this year.
What?
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And you know what the logo's gonna be?
A
pineapple with a mohawk.
Is it?
Yeah.
When does the intervention happen?
There's no intervention. So I was thinking that would be a fun thing to do. It would be able to have another skill or something to do later on. Maybe I could go to Hawaii and start a barbershop there. You know, I was talking to my aunt and she said that Kailua is kind of exploding right now and they don't have anything like that. And you know, that'd be kind of fun to have something else to do.
Yep. I mean, it never gets there.
I don't know. I wasn't supposed to have a band and we're about to make yet another record.
Yeah, but what about the pants?
Pants? I mean, we made some, but it was too expensive to...
So you
Cut and sew is too expensive. But then I started a clothing company that then turned into a merchandise company that just then turned into sending shit to Will Smith bands.
Wait, what?
But we've been sending. Here's the problem: we've been sending Will's shirts to Will Smith bands. So we have Will Anderson shirts.
Right.
We've been sending them to people that like.
Right. And I love it's people who just like Will Smith. I love that it's not Bieber fans. It's just people who are like, I love Will Smith.
And then they buy a Toe Pop shirt.
It's the hardest podcast.
Yeah, and I'm not done. I'm not done with that idea. But once I realized that how expensive cut and sew is and how difficult that world is, I was like, I can't get in that way. I have to start doing something I gotta see if I can do something smaller that's tenable. And then I became friends with Angelo, and suddenly I was like, oh my god, we can do this. We can make T-shirts. So I have pants that I've made, but I'm like, it's just not. It's difficult. But I am gonna try. We have a sweater that there's a Monarch sweater now, and then I'm gonna try and make some other sweaters.
Okay, so there's a show on called Cats from Hell.
I'm sorry.
There's a show on Animal Planet called Cats from Hell.
Okay.
And on the show, it's people who have like a fucked up cat. Like there's something wrong with the cat. The cat's attacking people. The cat's like whatever, acting out.
Okay.
Shitting where it shouldn't.
Right.
And then an expert comes in and he helps people.
So it's not unlike the dog whisperer.
It kind of, yeah. It's kind of like the dog whisperer. But
is it one person or they're different?
No, it's a dude. It's a cat dude.
Uh-huh.
So they show the guy, and the guy is in a band at night.
Uh-huh.
And he's got a shaved head and like a little beard coming down.
Right.
And some fancy sideburnish kind of stuff. And he's very nice. And he comes in with a guitar. He keeps all of his stuff in a guitar case.
Mm-hmm.
And then he sits down and talks to people about their cats. And I was thinking,
I already like it.
but we just had to pick a different animal because cats are done and dogs are done.
How's your bird?
Hamster dude.
How's hamster dude?
Right?
Yeah, I love it. So he comes in with a guitar case and talks to you about your cat. And then later on, he tells you about he's got a show tonight at the...
And then he's like, and he jams at night. So this is his day job, just helping people out with their cats.
I love it.
And he's good at it.
Is he good at helping the cats?
Yeah, he's good at it.
Cats seem untrainable.
No, they're sort of untrainable, but they also like they have needs.
Uh-huh.
So if you are what's a good example? I watched about 8 of them. So like some cats are sort of feral, like
right.
they just hide under the bed or whatever.
Sure.
And if you slowly sort of integrate food in and then you have them eat out of your hand, they slowly start to
dated
trust.
a few girls like that in college.
They slowly start to trust you again.
Yes, that's exactly right.
There are other cats, like 2 cats were fighting, and he was like, one of these cats likes to be up high, and then the cat likes to be down low.
Yeah.
So just kind of create a way that one cat can run across the furniture up high, and the other cat can hang out down low, and then all of a sudden the cats were fine.
Right. But that's the dominant cat up top. The alpha cat.
The scared cat was up top. Like I said, cats isn't your deal. You didn't know. You don't
Fuck.
know shit.
I don't know.
And dogs are taken, so we got to pick like you could go in and help people out with their.
How about with their snakes?
What about lemurs?
Oh my god! Because a lot of people own lemurs.
95% of homes now have a lemur.
I don't know why it wouldn't be just cheetahs.
In the Sudan.
Did you know that the cheetah is fucking on its way to being extinct?
Well, it's too fast.
Here's the thing about a cheetah. They're the fastest land animal by just like the next one. Like they run at 70 miles an hour.
Right. But not for long. They run in bursts. It's not like they go for an hour.
Yeah, because they fucking fill up with lactic acid. And then they have to stop. So if you can outrun them, if you can outpace them, if you're an impala, what you need to do is zigzag.
So here's the deal. Technically, they don't fill up with lactic acid.
They create. No, but they do. They create
But they don't fill up. They just have an excess of it. Like
they're not. They create. They fill up with it. Yes, they do. They do. Like at a station, like a gas station.
They're not like if you poke the side of a cheetah after it ran,
lactic
it would
acid
squirt lactic acid out.
Yeah.
It just means their muscles have too much lactic acid in it. They can't keep.
Well,
running.
it isn't lactic acid. It converts. Glycemic acid, I believe, into lactic acid. That sounded right. I don't know if that is, but it sure sounded right.
What is happening that you know this?
I love cheetahs. I fucking love them. I love them.
Right, but
if you just listen to this, if you just write cheetah chase in YouTube, the first video you will come up is the best one. It's cheetahs chasing impalas, and this one impala doubles back and jumps in to the side of a car.
Oh, what? Wait.
And then you think it's fucking
is
dead.
this in New York? Where is this?
No.
Why is there a car
Because
there?
there's like a safari.
Uh-huh.
And you can hear these Japanese girls that are filming it on their phone, or South African girls. I'm not really sure. It's hard. They're just high-pitched girls squealing. Mm-hmm. And then you see this impala double back and then boom into this van. And you think, oh, fuck, that thing is dead. And then the guy opens the door on the other side and it just walks out.
Wait, it went into the
amazing.
van?
Yeah, it went right through into the window, hid in the van, and then walked out the side. And the fucking cheetah's like, I don't know what's going on.
No, that's a whole different game.
Yeah, that's a new. That's look, I run forward. Like this is why we're extinct.
The impala plays a different game.
One impala goes across the road, dude. Then two impalas go, and then there are so many impalas going across the road, you think it's fake, and they're in the air. They're incredible.
It sounds like you're more into impalas than you are
No, I love
cheetahs.
the cheetah though.
Okay, so how do you know cheetah facts? Are you going online and reading cheetah facts, or are you watching television shows?
And I've been watching cheetah shows.
Do you have? Do you have
a couple years ago? Remember a couple months ago? I was like, why don't they have Cheetah Week? Like they have a Shark Week because it's a fucking inherently violent animal, and why does no other hyper violent animal from the animal kingdom get its own week? Why did we decide that shitty ass fucking sharks get a week of TV coverage when fucking cheetahs are just as exciting to watch?
No, you know how to pick a cause. I mean, that's the thing.
So then I just made that little joke, and then Mike and I were recording something the other day, just because we needed to do something to help Blair out, and we ended up recording a song. And then I was like, we should call the song Cheetah Week, and then we both laughed about it. And then he goes, how about Bitch Safari? And I go, well, that's a different thing.
That is a completely different thing.
And then I started looking up cheetahs online. Because I wanted to because I like cheetahs, and I know the difference between the cheetah and the leopard. So I researched them, and then I realized they're becoming extinct. So I wanted to get behind that cause. It's a mid-sized cat, and a lot of times if you write cheetah spots, people will put up leopard print. It's not the fucking same thing at all.
There's
Do you know the difference?
No way that a lot of people aren't worried about you. I mean, there's no possible way.
No, but it's all good.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I feel very good about it. I feel very good about the cheetah.
That's the stupidest thing you've ever said.
I feel very good.
That's the stupidest thing you've
cheetah.
ever said.
The leopard has the brown in the middle of the spot. It's the more exotic looking spot. The cheetah simply has a black spot in more dense groupings. But they're fucking rad, dude. They have little heads, big ass shoulders. Half the time when they're running, they're in the air. half of the time they are flying. Both feet are off the ground.
Well, they're not
and
flying.
they're flying.
No,
that
they're
part
not.
is flying.
They're running.
They're short flights between feet drops.
Right. Well, but what you're saying is
short flights between foot
what
drops.
you're saying is they use all 4 feet to push off at once, so they're not flying. They're running.
Well, a fucking airplane uses
If I run and
jet
jump,
propulsion
I'm not flying.
to go up. It's flying. Then it lands. It's just a shorter trip.
You're a fucking moron.
Half the time they're flying. But do you know that their spines, like snakes, go like this, up and down? Right? Up and down. Mm-hmm. Concave.
That's it? That's all you got?
As they're running. So they propel, like they're
propelled?
Like, they're like waves. My science show is going to be fucking awesome, dude.
Like waves.
Like waves.
Jesus Christ.
Right. The cheetah is the shit, bro. I love the cheetah. Super. Do you know when Cheetah Day is? National Cheetah Day is December 4th. Meet the cheetah. Meet the cheetah.
Have you talked to your psychiatrist about this? Or your psychologist?
My therapist and I don't need to talk about it. It's just me having a delight in something new. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Cheetahs, baby.
Okay.
When we come back, the onyx.
Isn't that what? Isn't that a?
Welcome back to Walking the Room. Have you been playing the old theme song?
Ninja. What?
Have you been playing the old theme song?
Sometimes I put it on at the end.
Yeah, they get fucking excited.
Well, one lady said she agrees that it's not that it's oppressive and death inspiring. Hey, what happened to your leg? You got a big wound.
Oh, my shin.
Yeah.
I got locked out of the house and I was crawling through the dog door and one of the dogs jumped on my back and it fucking scraped in a huge hole. I was sneaking into my own house, full on Home Alone style. I was Home Aloneing it and I got attacked by my own dog.
And it put all its weight on you?
Yeah, it put all its weight on me because it was excited. It also wanted to go through the hole at the same time.
Yeah.
I literally own the biggest, dumbest
you do.
animals alive.
Yeah. You do.
We call them Dum Dum and Dingaling because they are incredibly, and they don't understand. They're so big that if you strike them for some reason, like after they bite you with joy, they just bite you because they're excited. That's all they think. They think it's a bigger game. Like they have to go away to a camp. And by that I mean an internment camp.
Well, whatever. I mean, that's what happens to dogs. So did it bleed a lot?
Yeah.
And
it was fucked up. It was a pretty fucked up cut.
Did you scream? It looks like
I didn't realize it was as bad as it was until because I had on sweats, and then I said to Amira, I said I think I hurt my shin, and I pulled up and just dripping. She's like, oh my god. She goes, why didn't you just ask someone to let you in the house? And I said,
were there people in the house?
Upstairs though. Early in the morning, I didn't want to wake anybody. It was early in the morning, so I decided, look, I have spent my whole life depending on others. So I'm literally the guy that's like, I'm going to solve this problem myself. I'm not going to, because I know Amira. I know that if at 6:30 in the morning, I'm banging on the door downstairs, she's like, where are your keys?
Yeah.
How's this happening? So I'm like, I'm not going to make that her problem. I'm going to go through the door, and then the dog's going to go, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
And then it's going to try and get in with me in the fucking square that's not big enough for my shoulders, and then I'm going to fucking rip my shins apart.
You're going to end up footless.
That's probably true.
Or just having toes cut off like Jerry Garcia.
So on the 21st of December, the Muffs... So Kim Shattuck got booted out of the fucking Pixies.
Oh, yeah. I want to ask you what happened. Why?
We don't know. She flew home, and then she was out of the band. She just found out.
They just told her?
They just,
So it was...
The management said, your tour with the Pixies, your time with the Pixies is done.
He didn't tell her?
No, but Frank didn't. Nobody
So
did.
does that mean the rest of the band agreed on it? Or
I would imagine.
All three
I don't think the manager,
I saw the tweet.
Yeah, then she had the tweet.
She tweeted like, I guess I'm no longer in the Pixies.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you want to, if you're a fan of them, Jonah Radio did a great interview. Jonah Ray did with them on
with
right
Kim
afterwards.
Shattuck.
With Kim Shattuck, yeah. So if you know me, I am. So Kim Shattuck, we haven't talked about this a lot. So always my favorite rock stars are women, like Annabella Lewin from Bow Wow Wow, and then
Dolly Parton.
Gwen I like, and then I fucking just adored the Muffs.
Shania Twain.
But Kim Shattuck's also why I quit playing music. Right? I've told that story here before. I love the Muffs. So I was psyched when she got the job in the Pixies because the Muffs are never going to be that big ever. And so she got to tour stadiums and whatever. And then apparently they didn't like her because her vibe was too up. She was too punk rock and too cute and too...
Yeah, they don't like that in the Pixies.
No, even though she's 50, but she still looks rad. So the Muffs are playing and I get tickets. Mike and I have tickets. And the opening band is a band called Honey Chain, and Hillary, their lead singer, is a friend of ours. And she's best friends with Kim. Now, I was just at an event with Ben Stiller and Tom Cruise and fucking, from Sugar Babies, what's his name, Mickey Rooney.
Oh, yeah.
Adam Sandler, Adam Scott, just all manner of people in show business. And they're
people.
all very nice. And I'm as excited to see them as I am anybody. I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice. But doesn't trip me out at all.
Yeah.
Kim walks into the Satellite in Silver Lake. She's wearing a big white furry coat. And Hillary goes, let me introduce you. And I swear to God, I was like, no fucking, please do not. Like, I don't, like, I've never had that thing where I'm like, I literally can't look at her. She brings her over and I go, Spammons. Like, I couldn't even say words. I just fucking, like, I didn't know that I had that in me.
Yeah.
That I could be that undone by another human being.
Yeah.
And it's not like, oh, I want to fuck her or like anything like that. It's a whole other thing that I can't describe. Like, is there anybody that you would just undo you? Like, you just wouldn't even want to meet them because you wouldn't want to risk being you in front of them?
I mean, I don't like to meet people that are famous. I'm not, I don't know, it just doesn't, like, nothing good can come of it.
It's okay if you're working with them. Right?
Yeah.
If someone says, hey, you guys are doing something? Like if we were on a bill with her or something like that. But like, and then also, and I dropped the ball and she kind of was like creepy.
Yeah.
Like I acted fanboy.
Right.
It was just on my face.
Right.
And then she also met Mike at the same time and then immediately added him to Twitter and said, I hope I see you again soon. And Mike likes her, but he could care less. Immediately added her to Twitter.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So you fucked up.
I mean, and then I even tweeted at her like a day later, like it was nice to meet you and stare at the ground. Nothing. And I follow her on all platforms, and I gotta unfollow because I just feel shame.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. The only thing I can compare it to is like, I can't even explain it. I have no idea why she undoes me like that. But she just is so fucking cool. And the show was great. And she was super funny. Really funny. Like uncommonly.
Yeah.
Like that kind of like person who plays at Largo funny. Where they're like, she made a lot of jokes and sort of made fun of some other people. And then talked about what she couldn't talk about. And the band was giving her shit like that. It looks like a new dress. It was a dress that the Pixies bought her a bunch of. Anyway. And now I'm kind of like, I was like, I just wish I didn't even have the experience.
Yeah.
You get it?
I do get it. I feel like that's happened to me, but I can't remember where or when. Because most people I don't give a flying fuck about. Like most stars, I just don't care. Does that make sense? Like, I don't give a shit.
It's not even that I don't give a shit. It's just like they don't. Like, if you, like in the times when I've been in, like with Tom Cruise or whatever like that, you have a nice body of work. You've done some shit.
I thought you were going to say nice body.
You have a nice body, dude. And look, I don't know if the gay thing is true or not, and I don't normally go that way.
I don't know why we have our shirts off in the steam room and how we got here, but hey, Cruz, take the towel off, buddy. Let's see the rest of that body. Come on, Cruz.
Cruiser, take the towel off. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm embarrassed, and I feel like, I wish that hadn't happened. You know what I mean? The show
Yeah.
is still great, and I still will like them, but I feel like I made a mistake. I feel like I blew it.
Well, you did blow it, clearly.
But I didn't even say anything. I just made sound.
I know, but you blew it because Mike, she wants to. Maybe she also doesn't like your body of work as far as.
I don't doubt that at all.
You know the book.
She had no idea. She had no idea who I was. She was just. Like,
She was when the book came out. Was she still using?
No idea. Possibly.
She was a heroin person, right?
No, I don't think so. I think she was just.
Her
a
sister.
boozy-
Her
she
sister was
boozy.
the heroin person.
Who?
One of them was a heroin person.
Is that real?
Yeah, I thought so.
I don't know about that. Oh, you're thinking of the deals.
I am thinking of the
You're
deals.
thinking of the deals. Yeah.
Yep, never
Yep,
mind.
You're thinking of the deals.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I think Kim Shattuck's sister, who I know she has a sister because I follow her on Twitter. I also like that her boyfriend or her husband is just a Dodger fan and just a dude. Like there's nothing about him that's, I know.
Well, that's disappointing.
She also wears the Dodger blue a lot.
Does she? Well,
Yeah,
fuck her.
Yeah, I know.
What's the fucking point of that? Why do you want to be friends with a person like
I don't
that?
know. It's kind of a Romeo and Juliet thing.
I think it's so great that she followed Mike and not you. I think
Instantly.
it's so great.
Instantly. From the walk away from Mike back to the dressing room, she followed him.
Tanya Donnelly followed me on Twitter,
Yeah.
which for me was a big deal because
Yes.
I was a huge fan of Belly and early
Right.
The band we were just talking about. Fuck, what's it? Cannonball? What's the fucking
The Breeders.
The Breeders. I was a fan of the early Breeders and Belly, and then I was with someone tweeted at me. Mike's ex or wife or
Kay
whatever.
Hanley.
Kay tweeted at me. It said something, and then I was sitting next to Marin in the writer's room, and I go, and then Tanya Donnelly tweeted something at her, or she said, "Hey, Tanya Donnelly, this guy just said this," because I guess Tanya Donnelly is now a doula.
Oh, is that right? Probably.
And I made a joke about all doulas should be packing heat, just in case. And she said, Tanya Donnelly, what do you think about this? And all of a sudden I was like, well, how the fuck am I in a
thing with Tanya
thing
Donnelly.
with Tanya Donnelly, who I was a crush I had when I was, whatever.
That's so funny because
You know what
we
I
have
mean?
a song on our record called Tanya Donnelly.
I have never looked at any of your stuff. Is
I
that
know
true?
you have. I know
that.
for certain. But we met her. I met her last year at that thing that we did in Boston, and she was fucking like. Can I tell you? You would not be disappointed if you met her.
Yeah, she sounds like a nice person.
Really nice, and then just very attractive.
So then I say, I'm sitting next to Marin, and I say something to Marin, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I used to work with Tanya Donnelly." And I was like, "What?" They all work in like a coffee shop together, or like a bar, or a restaurant, or
when he
something.
was living in Boston.
Yeah, they were all waiters.
Right. Yeah.
He was fucking waiting tables. Tanya Donnelly.
Yeah.
And so then I said, "Hey, Mark Maron says hi," and then went back and forth, and all of a sudden she was following me. Now I can only imagine how long that lasted.
Have you checked to see if she's still following or just?
There's no way she is. I mean, most
know.
of the people that follow me go, Jesus Christ.
Right.
Really? And then they stop following me pretty quick.
I'm stuck in.
Well, you're obligated. It's a business obligation. It's a tax write-off.
Obligation.
It's a tax write-off. You get IRS credit for following me.
The only person I ever got really excited about that was following me is that Deborah Foreman has been following me.
I don't know who that is.
She is the female lead in Valley Girl. She made 3 other movies after that, and then she was out of the film. She made Real Genius.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember the next one. And I was like, oh my God, Deborah Foreman. I watched Valley Girl 1 billion times.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
And now she follows me. She makes jewelry. She's not a great tweeter.
Well, most of them aren't.
Most of them really aren't. You're surprised, though, when they are.
I haven't seen Tanya Donnelly tweet, but I imagine it'd be something like, another baby came out.
No, she's pretty, she's smart. Those guys are all smart. They were all back there at Berkeley, or they were all back there at Emerson. Like, they're all really bright. Like, all of them can choose academia after being in bands.
Wow.
Right? Whereas the Dropkick Murphys either are in a band or prison.
We're going to see if she follows me right now. Right?
All right, I want to find out.
Here we go. Tanya Donnelly, SE, aligning social media strategy and presence with the engagement of our community to exceed our customer expectations. You think that's her?
Yeah. That's her. She's really changed. She's really changed.
All right. Big moment. And she follows me still.
Yep. And if you look at her first picture, it is a picture of Cliff scaling goats.
I'm sorry?
She has a photo. It's her first photo in her Twitter feed, and it is of Cliff scaling goats. They're goats that are climbing up the side of this hill. They're fucking incredible.
She's only... Oh, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, no, they're fucking rad. She's only tweeted 500 times. She's not big on this stuff.
So she probably doesn't know how to block me.
I mean, no. She probably doesn't. She probably just sort of skips right by it. Yeah, and she seems to only just answer people.
She's very excited that Pussy Riot was freed.
Yep, and then Kelly Deal, they have a relationship.
Yeah, she went and saw The Breeders recently.
Thank you for including me. Yeah,
so look, man, I still got that going for me.
Yeah, I mean, your life is not that bad. It's okay. You're fighting with your dad, but Tanya Donnelly still thinks you're okay.
We're not really fighting.
Well, I mean, you're having an online argument.
But it's not an argument.
Well, you're having
he's saying stuff.
An online exchange of facts.
I'm mocking him while he talks about how the sun doesn't work correctly.
He doesn't understand the sun. This Friday, Oprah. And then Janine and I are on tour in January, and I hope your New Year's are fucking safe.
I'll be
playing board games with a family I don't know.
I'll be on Oprah in February.
I don't think so.
Talking about hot dicks.
Holy shit! Is that DIX?
Hottest dicks of the West Coast.
Yeah,
actual dicks. DICKS.
I got it.
Oprah wanted to do a dicks show.
I've been trying to do a dick show for a while.
So they called me. So they're going to come over to the house, film some shit. Just going to talk about hot dicks. And
my new career is called Steve Harvey Was Busy. Oh, boy.
January 14th, Largo, Bill Burr, Al Madrigal.
Is that the makeup show for the show that got canceled?
We had to switch some shit around, so it's kind of the makeup show, but not. They're going to do it every month, so... This was just one that was on the books already.
Got it.
Moshe.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
Kasher.
I love Moshe Kasher.
So that's going to be a good fucking show. It might already be sold out, though. Marin. I'm shooting a bunch of Marins this month.
It's good. So you're on a bunch of them?
We are doing an episode that I thought up that it's so fucking good. I can't say what it is because it'll spoil everything.
Right.
But it's so fucking good. Like, rarely do you do something you go, this is awesome. This
That's
one
exciting.
particular episode
That's exciting.
is so fucking great that I can't even believe we're getting away with it.
Let's just take a little snapshot of this just for a minute. We just had a conversation 3 years into this fucking thing where you were talking about an episode of a show that you were going to be on more than once.
4 times this season.
And I have made a return appearance to Oprah. It continues to go horribly for us.
You're talking about being a barber and you're discussing at length a cheetah obsession.
Yeah,
None of this is going well.
Yeah, it's going great. The meds are working, people. I love all of you. Happy New Year. Glitter done.
Glitter done.